Hi, my name is Doug Bomber, and what I'd like to do is share with you how I was able to reverse my aging process so that at the age of 52 I look and feel younger than I did at 35. My program is very easy and low cost and works providing the necessary nutrition so your body can revitalise. This information will be of interest to you if you're young and want to avoid many of the signs of aging such as sun damage, lines and wrinkles, or eliminate cellulite. And this program is for you if you're older and like to feel 10 or 20 years younger, simply by giving your body the nutrition to be able to revitalise itself. An added bonus of my program is an incredible surge in energy and vitality. Now a little about my background. I'm a physiologist and graduated from the University of Queensland in 1981, and then accepted into the American College of Sports Medicine on the personal recommendation of Professor Quigley. Over my career, I have worked in both research and clinically in a variety of topics including cardiac rehabilitation, sexual dysfunction, weight loss, and mental disorders such as depression, ADHD, autism, etc. Susan Roberts, age 47, has been using components in my system since the age of 22, and as a result has avoided much of the aging process and can still do modelling with only lip gloss and no makeup. As you'll notice on the face, there are no lines or sun damage, even though she has spent a lot of time skiing and mountaineering. This program has been of great benefit to Yasmin Steff, runner-up Miss Australia 1983. She has been able to use my methods to dramatically improve her skin and eliminate lines and sun damage. My anti-aging program is the basis of the Health Liberty program, a program that I've developed that has not only cured my own arthritis, but has helped infertile couples have children and help other people get off the medications for depression, arthritis, diabetes, ADHD, bipolar disorder, cholesterol and blood pressure medications, and even more. And some of these people have been on the medications for 20 years and been able to get off them in just 2 weeks. Now for my story, I'd spent much of my youth living a wild and adventurous life, travelling the world, pushing my body hard as an athlete, climbing mountains and skiing. By the age of 35, like many athletes, I looked very old for my age after years of oxidative stress from intense exercise, exposure to high elevation, sunlight and temperatures extreme as 40 below zero. By age 42, I was paying a heavy price for my wild adventurous youth. Literally a week, I went to the doctor to get skin cancers cut off my shins and face. My body was riddled with arthritis. In the morning, it was a long, arduous, pain-racked journey just to go to the bathroom. It hurt just to put my feet on the ground, and I would grimace in pain. My shoulder ached from repeated dislocations, and I could constantly feel the ache in old fractures. My health hit an all-time low. Doctors said there was nothing that could be done for my arthritis except take painkillers. The side effects of these were unacceptable to me, so I started drinking wine at night so I could sleep. Before long, I was a fat slob with a 54-inch waist. My testosterone was in the bottom percentile of 44-year-old men, and my health decline was staggering. At age 38, I used to train with the Australian road team and used to pace them in the sprints. I could win 5 or 6 and then ride home a couple of blocks while they rode off to Manly. Now, just going to the bathroom was a challenge. I was not willing to accept my fate, so I started looking through old research papers and found my cure in a paper from 1962. In this study, they were able to get a group of men due for joint replacement pain-free in just a few weeks. Unfortunately, modern medicine is not what's about good for you, it's about what's good for profit. My solution is low cost, so doctors don't tell you about it. Within weeks, my arthritis was better and I was able to start training again. I transformed from a fat, slob, mediocre middle-aged male with low testosterone to a lean athlete again with a 35-inch waist and testosterone in the top percentile of 25-year-olds. As a side effect, my skin cancers disappeared in the first week or two, never to return. My health was restored, and I was able to celebrate my 43rd birthday by riding 170 kilometers on my bike in the heat of the tropics, finishing with 10 sprints. Amazingly, I had no fatigue. The transformation was complete. That Christmas, I went skiing in Canada, where I ended up with an entourage of young skiers following me about the mountain so I could teach them the zen of powder skiing. Over the years, I've continued to simplify and improve my anti-aging program. I've continued to young. At the age of 50, I look much younger than I did at 35 or 43, and celebrated my 50th birthday by climbing Mount Warning, dancing to 2 AM, and then going on a 4 or 5 hour mountain bike ride over the mountains of northern New South Wales. What's incredible about this is the average male at 35 to 40 barely has enough energy to go to work, come home and veg out in front of the TV with a beer. On this program you get much more energy so you can enjoy life to the full. I continued to young from the age of 50 to 52. Still in the top percentile of 25-year-old men, and as you can see my skin looks incredibly young. I still have incredible energy and celebrated my 52nd birthday by riding 150 kilometres to Byron Bay and back, and then the next day paddled 4 hours in the ocean on my surf ski. Many of my friends have jumped on my program after seeing my continual younging, and recently I was at a cosmetics function. The ladies there were stunned to hear my age and accused me of using moisturisers and the like. I laughed and said no, and explained to them that in fact I was very hard on my face. 2 days prior I just spent 4 hours paddling in the ocean without sunscreen in the middle of a subtropical day, and with my face being lashed by sea salt and a 20-knot wind. And that very morning I'd been on my bike for 5 hours, exposing my face to again the midday tropical sun and a 40-kilometre-hour wind. My program gives your skin moisture and sun tolerance for nutrition. I cannot take full credit for the development of my program. Some of it comes from A, thousands of hours of my own research, B, working with a research partner who I went to school with, who is now an intensive care specialist. We would do little research projects together and then get together while we were cycling to discuss them. In fact, it was quite funny. At our high school reunion, some of our ex-school buddies came up and asked if we were the sons of past students. See, some of the information also comes from a lady called Susan Roberts, who was a chemical engineer, and she had researched much of what I put into my program and introduced it into her life at age 22. Amazingly, at age 47 she had not aged and could still do modelling sessions with no makeup other than just lip gloss, and this was in spite of her being an avid mountaineer, skier and world-class triathlete. Another of the many success stories of people using my anti-aging program is Yasmin Steff, runner-up Miss Australia 1983, shown here modelling at the age of 47. This photo was taken in 2009 after just 1 year on my program. Yasmin has reported remarkable results. As she reports, lines and wrinkles have disappeared from her face, the collagen on her skin has tightened up, so she no longer has what I term collagen sag, those gels on the face and the dripping skin. Sunspots have disappeared on her hands, and in fact the skin cancer she had in her hand disappeared in just 2 weeks, and the skin became thick and elastic, and the sun damage on her décolletage disappeared over just a few months. And as you can see by the photos, on the legs there is not 1 ounce of cellulite. Yasmin reports her body at 47 is now better than when she was runner-up Miss Australia in 1983, thanks to my program. Well, I hope you found this information interesting. If you'd like to learn how to reverse the ravages of time, or perhaps even nip mother age in the bud before she gets a hold of you, and if you'd like to feel younger, look younger and have more energy, and eliminate certain health problems, contact me, Doug Boomba, so you can see just how easy it is. You'll be amazed by how low cost and how easy it is. So contact us and we'll get right back to you. Thank you.